You are listening to the Earplug Podcast Network, a Fanboys Inc. production.
If you're passionate for what you love and you're serious about it, when you see our cameras at the show, then we want to talk about it. Fair weather fans need not apply. We seek nerds that are true.
Welcome to this week's episode of Jeremy Courtney's The Angry...
You just hit my Kong and Superman.
I did. You gotta give me a less of a wingspan.
Yeah, welcome to this week's episode of The Angry Geek Show.
No, this is Jeremy Courtney's The Angry Geek Show.
No, it's not. It is The Angry Geek Show. I am Louis Perry, and this is Jeremy Courtney. Why do we introduce ourselves every week when the people know who we are?
I don't think anybody knows who
Black
we are.
Panther. I want to talk about Black Panther really quick because we got a big show
It was
today.
great.
I had problems
It
with
was
it.
the best.
It was overhyped.
Nope.
Yeah, it was overhyped.
Nope.
It felt
It's
like I was
on track to beat Avengers.
If you want to have a more in-depth discussion with Jeremy and I about this, tune into our podcast on the Earplug Podcast Network because things get a little bit heated between us that we can't say on television. You can't do that on television.
No, I
so
remember that show.
I
That was
thought
great.
I know it was great. It was Moose. Yeah, she was
What?
pretty hot.
What?
Nothing.
I don't know.
What? Get the green slime on you.
I said it 3 times.
Yeah.
No green slime hit
No
me.
green slime. Anyway, yeah, our conversation got a little bit heated because I felt like I was watching a retelling of The Lion King with different characters.
And I felt like I was at the best comic movie ever.
This is also comes from the guy that likes Star Wars: The Last Jedi. Anyway,
This
also on
comes
this show,
from the guy that hated Guardians of the Galaxy.
1 and 2, don't forget. I
Yeah.
was bored in Guardians of the Galaxy.
I know, so take it for what it's worth.
This is also coming from a Jar Jar Binks fan. Anyhow!
Hey, he loves Sylvester Stallone. Did you see he died again this week?
Yeah, I did.
I'm just like, that guy has had more deaths and reincarnations than Jesus.
More deaths and reincarnations than Hawkman.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, for real.
That was good.
Anyhow, we got Cosplayer of the Week this week. We got Phillip Broyles. Broyles?
Yes,
What's he Broyles?
He doesn't boil anything. I don't think maybe
Yeah,
some
comic
hot
book
dogs.
creator. He's going to be talking about his Kickstarter coming
he's
on.
A comic book
you know what?
creator and a fellow
Fellow
podcaster. I called him a podcaster. He's a
On the
podcaster.
Earplug Podcast Network. Yes, we got confirmation that we will be doing the show
Live
at Empire State Comic Con.
Not that we had any worries.
No.
Who? What's a con without the Angry Geek Show?
That's right.
I mean, everybody at all your cons, you should be like, get the Angry Geek Show. They give away free stuff.
They give away free stuff. Look, you can get this.
This is actually
That's
kind of cool.
yeah,
Some kid is really going to enjoy this. It has a ton of stickers, and on the very back it has like
It's like a
little
color
thing.
form. Yeah,
color forms. Which actually, my neighbor that I was telling you about that I'm now sucking him into the comic
world of comics. Yes.
He wants to get into it because of his young children. So I went through some of my comics this morning before I came over here to pick out, like, from the for sale pile, just some kid comic things. And I found the Superman comic with the Lobo color forms, and I'm giving it to him.
No,
I have 12 of them.
Well, give me a couple because I want to.
They don't stick anymore. Believe me, when I first found it in a collection a few years ago, it was something I did on Comic Book Lovers Buy Sell Trade. I was like, we should all, everybody who has this book, I want to see your best, like, cover. And they don't stick. You have to just lay it down.
Because I got a couple of them. I don't want to open them, but I always said if I get one more, I'll open it and play with it.
Well, I actually, after I found the ones in my collection, I went down to Mason's and bought all his. Like,
can I have one so I can play with it?
If I can find you another one, you can have it.
That'd be nice.
But this is for a little kid, and I think it would be kind of weird to introduce a little kid into comics using Lobo. But
yeah,
I'm gonna do it anyways.
You're gonna do it anyway.
I found some Impulse comics which I thought were pretty kid oriented, and I saw that and I was like, a kid would really love this.
Oh, Impulse Bart is awesome. All right, let's take a quick break, and we're gonna be here with Phillip
Broyles.
We'll be right back.
This episode of the Angry Geeks Show, we have here live in studio, well, at least his head, Phillip Broyles.
Boils.
No, broil.
How do you cook? Do you broil or do you boil?
I broil.
It's Broyles. See, he broils his chicken. He broils his steak. Does he broil his comic books? We don't know, but we're going to find out. He is our fellow brother in arms on the Earplug Podcast Network.
From what show?
Random Shit, Random Guy.
Right. And what is
Am
he
I
on
correct?
for? What is he on for?
He's on for his Kickstarter.
Of
I can't say the word.
Desolation. Or Desolate.
See? You can't say it
Desolate.
either.
I can say it. I just added the shun.
Brother, thank you for being on, man. It's an honor, dude.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to talk about Phil. I want to talk about the book.
Well, no, this is
What?
The first crossover of the new Earplug Podcast Network.
Oh.
For us.
A crossover.
Crossover. It's kind of like...
Do they have to buy all the issues to get to this? Figure out what's going on here?
No. All your issues, but not ours. But we got issues. Plenty of them. But, brother, tell us about what is your goal for the Kickstarter? Where are you at right now so the people in public access land can know all about you and the people on YouTube can know all about you. What's going on? What's the book about? What's the premise? What's the goal of the Kickstarter? And I'm going to backhand you, I swear. I'll backhand you so hard you'll go back to Wakanda.
I want to.
No. Overhyped. Anyway, Phil, go ahead.
Very good movie. I don't care what you're saying.
Yeah, well, our book's called Desolate. It's an action adventure apocalyptic book. I know it's weird to say it like that. It takes place when the world is gone to shit. Everything's destroyed, and we follow.
Phil, you can't say shit on public access.
Yeah, Lou, you can't say shh.
Okay, anyway, the world's been destroyed.
Yeah, and everything is awful, and
I bet he wanted to say it was shitty.
You stop! Alright, go ahead.
Our main character's name's Ghost, and he's a bounty hunter in the state of Texas. And he lived a completely different life prior to the book starting. We'll find out more about that as it goes on. But Desolate follows Ghost. Like I said, he's a bounty hunter. He's been hired to save the life of a young girl who's been kidnapped. Her family is trying to save her and needs Ghost to do it. Ghost is going through all kinds of different turmoils, all kinds of things that prevent him from getting to her.
When he says stuff like turmoil and stuff, we should have go across the screen. Phil wanted to say shitty.
Boy, the censors are gonna have a broils with this one.
A broils.
Okay, go on. What is the goal for the Kickstarter? Where are you right now? Where do you need to be so we can get this ball rolling?
He actually doesn't have that high of a goal.
$1,100.
Yeah.
Write him a check.
I was thinking about it.
Your money bags from Wakanda.
40% right now.
40%.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
And you're only like, what, a week and a half in?
I think we got 20 days left.
Oh, so you're barely a week in. That's pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, we had a very strong first day.
Yeah, that's from a lot of the creators that we talked to. The Kickstarter starts off, the first day or two is like boom, and then you're in a lull, and then all of a sudden towards like day 20, it goes boom again.
So
Yeah, we're in the torture period.
Yeah.
where did the premise come from? I asked this question of all the indie creators because I want to know.
His head.
I know that, but I want to know what was the inspiration. Where did it come from? What made you think, oh my God, this is a story?
This is a biography. Phil used to do this stuff.
Where did it come from, Phil?
Well, actually, I am the publisher on the book. I'm the editor and publisher, and the book actually comes from our writer. His name's Michael Gray. Michael wrote this story in law school. He wanted to have a creative outlet while he was in school, and he played music forever, and he was like, I'm going to make a script to make a movie. And, well, if you was to make this movie, you would need $1 million in Michael Bay. It's not, and then he come to me and he's like, hey, check the story out and you think you can do anything with it. And I was like, yeah, well, we'll see. And I read it, and honestly going in, I was like, yeah, right, we're not going to do anything with this. It's not going to be anything. And I was like, I really dug the story.
That's cool.
Yeah,
You sound like me. You go into a story when you get from somebody and you're like very pessimistic. Oh, this is probably going to be crap. Oh, wow.
that was kind of how I felt because it was like, man, this is. It was one of those I'm reading it because he's my friend.
Yeah.
And it was really, he surprised me. He did a really good job. And I was like, hey, this is going to cost a lot of money to make as a movie or YouTube anything. I was like, let's make a comic.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, look, I'll see what I can do. And then 2 weeks later, he's like, hey, I found an artist.
Really?
And my artist's name is Carlo Balzano. He's out of the Philippines. He found him on DeviantArt.
That's the great thing about the internet.
Yeah, we a lot of the indies that we talk to,
Kelly Bender.
Kelly Bender, he's out in Tokyo, and
Well, actually, I don't even know if he's in Tokyo now. I think he might be up in Canada.
Okay.
He moves around.
He moves around, and we're like, "Where did you find the artist for this book?" And he's like,
Well, this person
"This person was from Taiwan.
Athens.
This person's from Athens." I'm like, well, "How do you get that?" He goes, "You just use the internet because that's your tool, and you can get these artists that will blow your mind." So.
Yeah. And the great thing about him is he was in our budget.
Yeah! Budget is always key.
Budget is all right. So let me ask you this: what was the selling point of the book? What was the selling point of the story? What made you say, "Dude, this is going to be a comic and it's going to be killer"? What was that selling point for you? Since you're the producer, you're the publisher. What was the selling point?
I really like the story of Ghost. And there's a character in the book that I don't want to spoil. He comes out later in the book. He's in mystery on our cover in a cloak.
All right, go ahead and tell him it's me. I've been in a bunch of comics and Jeremy hasn't been in one. Go ahead and tell Jeremy it's me.
Damn it.
I wanted to tell a story about you.
Some guy I just met a few months ago. No. Okay, so a mystery character.
And this mystery character is insane. Like
Don't point at me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He kills a lot of people, I'll just put it that way. And it was just one of those stories I was like, man, this is awesome. This thing has to be seen. So he gets the art done, and then he wanted to find a colorist on his own. And I was like, okay, well, I'll let you, go do whatever. And at that time, I was just more of a, hey, I'm going to help you do this thing than a publisher at the time.
Yeah.
And finally, he comes back to me 2 years later after the art is done. And it's like, hey, I still can't find a colorist. Do you know anybody? And well, I just happen to be really close friends with the colorist, Michael J. Hall, who just finished a book for Image Comics called Girl Scouts Magic Songs. He was the flatter on that book. It's a book by Jim Mafood. Crazy book. If you haven't read it, check it out. The trade's out now. But I went to him and I was like, hey, do you feel like coloring this? He's like, well, I'm doing a book right now called Basketball Warriors. Let me get back to you. And then the next day he was like, can I watercolor it? And I was like, yeah. Think of that. And he's like, dude, I can knock that thing out in like a week.
Wow.
So like, it took him like, it ended up taking him like 2 weeks, but still, colored the entire.
Yeah, that's impressive.
2 weeks. Yeah. And then we hired a letterer. It's his sister actually.
Nepotism at its best.
Well, I mean, it's just one of those things where we're trying to keep the book in the family kind of thing. And she's had experience doing a lot of digital work, and I was like, hey, do you want to try this? She was like, yeah. And she did it the first couple pages, and they looked awesome. I said, just keep going.
Nice.
So, but yeah, it's definitely a family project. Without the fact, I mean, outside of Carl, which is a talented artist that we've never met, these are all people I've known for years. So it's kind of a fun thing that, the first book that I am putting out under RS Arts Publishing just happens to be a family project.
That's cool.
That's all right. So what is the print run? What are you looking at?
We're looking at about 250 copies.
Okay.
For the first print run. As we get lower, we'll print more. It's one of those things that we
Yep.
As long as we're doing cons, I plan on keeping it in print.
How many, is it just going to be a single issue, or is it going to be a whole, like, mini-series?
One more issue to wrap the story up.
Okay, cool.
Okay. All right. So,
We were going to do 3, but we're going to do a giant size and just wrap it up in 2.
Oh, okay.
okay. So let me ask you, where will the book be available once it's done? Once it's out there and published, is it going to be con exclusives? Can you get it off of Random Shit,
Earplug,
Random Guy?
Random
Can you
Shit,
get it
Random
off
Guy.
of Earplug? Where can the Angrygeeks help you guys sell that book?
The goal is once we get it printed, which right now you can pre-order it from Kickstarter.
Okay.
But once it's printed, we're going to take it to cons. It'll be on the RSRG website. My goal is to get it onto Comixology for digital.
Very cool.
It's getting tougher to get on there, but
Really?
I'm going to submit. I don't know that, it doesn't, you don't know if you don't try. So,
Well, why is it getting? We know people. Andy.
I know people.
Yeah, the comic book Andy.
Oh, yeah.
Why is it getting so hard now to get on Comixology?
From what I've heard from some other people is they're just getting a little bit more selective.
Ah.
Okay.
I would think, because they're not having to pay anything, right? They're just, you actually pay them, right? Or something, they get like a percentage? Yeah, yeah.
It's a one-time fee and then they take a percentage.
Yeah. So, like,
I think since
seems like it's no risk on their side, like, with any book. Like, it should be get the books out to the masses.
part of it is since they've come out with their version of like Marvel Unlimited, where you get all those new books for like one set fee. I think they're getting a little bit more picky.
Ah.
But I've had a lot of people get in, so it's like, yeah, they're more selective, but they're still taking people. So that's
good.
a plus. There's a couple of other online sites similar to that I would like to try, but for now, Comixology is the goal. Selling it on the website and selling it at cons.
And what's the cover price going to be?
$5.
That's a bargain. $5 is a bargain. It sounds like a great book.
Well, especially with independent stuff. Like, the lower print runs, it's expensive to print a comic.
Oh, very much.
Like, actually, I just got into an argument with some guy online. He's like, you could forge any of these comics. And I'm like, that costs a lot of money to do them. Like, that's ridiculous.
Now,
It's expensive to print a book.
It is. It's really
it's
expensive.
very. That's why you guys have
The only
Kickstarters.
reason like Marvel and DC and stuff like that are able to do it at like $2.99 or it's somewhere in that range is because they print 1 billion of them
And it's the
100,000
volume.
and stuff.
Okay, now Phil, Kickstarter. Most Kickstarters have rewards. What can you tell us? Is there any rewards for you? What are they?
We've got a lot of different rewards depending on how much you want to spend. We've got
How much for the cheap people? What do you got for the cheap seats?
for the cheap seats, you can buy the book for just $3. You can get a digital copy.
Oh, see, I can't even do that. I can't do digital.
I don't know.
I'm not a digital. I'll be buying the paper copy myself.
And then we've got for $5 we have the book. We're selling it for the same price over there that we're selling it in person.
Oh, nice. That's actually really good because a lot of the Kickstarters, the actual copy doesn't come out until you hit like $20 or $25. So that's really good that you can just, if you want to just get the book, $5, here you go, boom.
Now, are you going to do
$5 plus shipping.
Yeah.
$5? Yeah, you got to add the $25 shipping in
Yeah,
there.
well, I try to explain to people, they're like, why are they charging for shipping? It costs money to ship stuff properly.
And not only proper, we just talked about that during the podcast. When you ship a comic book, ship it right. Especially when you are getting something from a guy like Phil, they're putting their heart
Did
and
you
their
ever
soul
order
in
a
it.
comic from Marvel or DC? Through the mail?
No, when I was a kid, I was
when
told
they were a kid,
not
that was
to.
really bad. They folded them in half.
Yeah, I was told never
But
to
even
do that
now,
as a
they
kid.
just put them in a manila envelope, no cardboard or anything. And this is a comic place that's selling. I'm just like, hold on.
No,
But
no.
yeah, it costs money to ship.
Even those
anything.
old ads, and Phil, I don't know. Well, oh, by the way, happy birthday! We share the same.
Yeah.
We
Happy
share.
birthday, Phil.
We share
I
the
didn't
same.
say happy birthday to him, but I'll sing it for you if you'd like.
Stop it.
Happy birthday to you.
This is what I deal with. Anyway, Phil and I share the same date of birth.
Happy birthday,
All right, stop
Phillip
it.
Broyles.
Stop it. Let's take a quick break and we'll be right back.
And we're back. We're gonna finish up here with Phil.
You know, Phil is underneath the weather. He was taking medication
You should
before
get
he
on top of the weather.
Maybe. Phil, give us the address to the Kickstarter so we can flash it across the screen with some movie magic. Do it right now, but do it slow because Jeremy can't spell. Go!
It's Kickstarter. Just search on Kickstarter, Desolate comic. I don't actually have.
You spelled it wrong.
Oh.
Do it again.
It'll be right there.
Hold on. He put in front of it. Don't put the there. Do it again.
Okay. All right. Go to Kickstarter. Search for Desolate. It's got 22 days. What's that?
I'll send you the link and you can put it in.
Yes, send us the link. How about
We'll
that?
probably just be able to look it up by that time, Phil.
Anyway, check it out. Make sure you stop
We're
by.
wicked professional.
Yeah,
Thanks for stopping by, Phil.
And make sure you check out Phil's podcast too on the Earplug Podcast Network. We're going to take a quick break for possibly Cosplayer of the Week, and we'll be right back.
Ooh.
Hey everyone! So, I might be on vacation, but that is not going to stop this Wonder Woman from bringing you the Angrygeeks Cosplayer of the Week. So this time, I chose Elegant Valkyrie Martha Gilbert. Now, I had the pleasure of meeting Martha at my second convention that I ever attended. And her kindness, her absolute warmness, and how welcome she was really, really had a huge impact on my confidence as a cosplayer, and just the fact that I never even would have been in that cosplay contest had she not been there. So I owe her a huge thank you, because I probably would not be here today doing this if it wasn't for her. Now, those of you local to the New England area have probably seen Martha around because she's been in the convention scene for some time now. She does make all of her cosplays from hand, which I absolutely love, and I wish I had the time and talent to do what she does. Now, some of my favorite cosplays are her Mercy from Overwatch. She also has Ezio from Assassin's Creed, which is what she was wearing when I first met her. Her Lady Sif from Thor is unbelievable, and I wish I could see it in person because I've only seen it in pictures up until this point. And her Queen Amidala from Star Wars. You can see she does all kinds of genres, from video games to movies to comics, but her page is definitely worth checking out. You can find her on Facebook at Elegant Valkyrie Design. Her Instagram is Elegant Valkyrie, all one word, and feel free to visit her Patreon and show her some support at Elegant Valkyrie. That is all I have for this week. Thank you, Martha, for being so amazing, and I will see you guys with a new cosplayer next week. Bye!
That was awesome.
It was good.
And
Make
dude,
sure you check out the Kickstarter for Desolate.
The reason why
is Phillip Broyles, random guy.
And the reason why I'm laughing is, Jeremy, what did you say about my birthday from last week?
People treat you like a child. Like, you are a 50-year-old man now. 50 years old, and this you actually got more than I got for my children for their birthdays. Like, it is ridiculous. Every time I turn, he's like, yeah, I got that for my birthday. I'm like, what about that? Oh, that one I picked up for my birthday for myself. Because okay, what about that? Well, Rose got me for my birthday. And what about that? Oh, well, my daughter got me those for my birthday. And what about that over there? Well, Cody got me that. Oh, what about that? Oh, some guy from work got me that. I'm like, people at your job get you stuff for
Dude, did you see the birthday cake they gave me?
I did. I'm just
I was
like,
Batman.
I've never worked in a world where anybody bought, like... maybe it's because I'm not friendly.
Maybe. I don't know. Well, I got that cool leather jacket. I got the leather jacket.
Dude, you got, what, 2 toys there?
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And plus, you just told me about the gift certificate. I'm just like, What the hell?
People love me.
No, they treat you like a child. You need to grow up.
Never. I am the original.
I wouldn't grow up either.
I am the original Peter Pan. Never growing up.
What star do you follow?
My own.
Good answer. Good answer. Exactly.
Anyway.
Start to the right, but all straight on till morn.
Anyway, I guess that's all we got for this week.
That is all we got. I'm sorry. I'm in an OCD moment.
What are you doing?
The thing was crooked and it was driving me nuts. That's the second time I fixed it. Stop sliding it.
I'm Louis Perry. This is Jeremy.
Jeremy, the legendary.
The legendary. This is my brother from another mother.
Was Stan Lee in Black Panther?
See you next week. Bye.
Bye.
This has been an Earplug Podcast presentation, found on earplugpodcast.com, iTunes, SoundCloud, and wherever your favorite podcasts are found.